Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, it's Case. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. Divine Masculine has something to say to the Divine Feminines. Yes, it was tugging at me all night. Okay. Divine Masculine is going through an awakening. And he's realizing the heaviness of that responsibility. Divine Masculine is entering his dark night of the soul. Whoa. Oh. Yes. He's tapped into his inner wisdom. He's tapped into his God spark. And it's creating an awakening in his life. Divine Masculine is now ready to go through the steps that it takes to be reborn, to level up. Yeah. Divine Masculine is looking at the security that Divine Feminine provided for him. It was not only foundation, it was spiritual. Divine Masculine is also looking at the foundation that Divine Feminine has set for themselves. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is Saturn as well as Pisces energy. This is telling me that Divine Masculine is saying that this separation is not something that he ever truly wanted. He does not want to move on. At this moment in time, Divine Masculine is faking his happiness. He also wants to know that he is also prepared to accept the lot that he's created for himself in life. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. You see, it has the Tree of Life in the back. I told you, Divine Masculine is awakening. He's getting a full 100 on everything. All the stagnancy in his life. He's fully understanding that he is the creator. With his emotional immaturity, he was the creator of the destabilization of his foundation with you, Divine Feminine. We also have the High Priest again. Once in the upright, once in the reverse. Divine Masculine wants you to know that he wants to come towards you with no secrets, but he does feel stagnant and stuck at this moment in time. The High Priestess is represented by moon energy as well as water energy. Divine Masculine has a lot of sexual tension towards the Divine Feminine at this moment in time. And is extremely regretful of all of the uncontrollable outbursts that he had. He's also regretting that he breadcrumbed you with the Six of Pentacles. Divine Masculine is living in deep regret at this moment in time. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Sun card. The Page of Swords in reverse, sorry. With the Page of Swords underneath the Eight of Wands, this is telling me that Divine Masculine understands that his behavior with his outbursts of temper was mentally destabilizing you, Divine Feminine. He knows that he broke your heart with his behaviors. And he wasn't speaking his truth in the foundation and security that you guys created for yourself. But Divine Masculine wants to take action now to alleviate this heartbreak that you've gone through, Divine Feminine. I told you he's having a spiritual awakening. This is Leo energy. Divine Masculine confidence and courage and strength is high right now. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this also tells me that he's going through a lack of funds. He's got a lot of debts at this moment in time. But those lack of funds was due to the fact that he was not tapping into his intuition, his God spark. He was not allowing his spiritual enlightenment to come into his life. Let me clarify with a different deck. On the base of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. This talks about moving away into a smoother, calmer waters. He fully understands that you've moved away from the situation now, Divine Feminine. Behind that card, we have the Sun card in the reverse. He realizes that you moved away from the situation because you no longer had no confidence in it. The Sun card is represented by, as I said, Leo energy. Divine Masculine says that he understands that he was being arrogant and his low self-esteem issues pushed you out of the relationship. This is what caused the breakup. Divine Masculine at this moment in time is still allowing certain negative thoughts to block his blessings. One on the Eight of Wands, please. I'll leave that card where it fell. We have the Two of Pentacles. Divine Masculine is feeling stagnant and stuck in a situation that he wants to free himself from. Divine Masculine is wanting to be independent and single at this moment in time. The Two of Pentacles is represented by Jupiter as well as Capricorn energy. Divine Masculine is trying to find some kind of harmony in the demands that are being placed on him in the situation that he finds himself in. We also have the Three of Wands in the reverse, a situation where he is being kept. How can I put this? It's a situation where he's waiting for clarity because he's still holding on to the past situation, or somebody in his past is still holding on to him with the Three of Wands. This is about a lack of moving forward. This is about any plans that he's made with the situation that he's in not coming to fruition. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is it is Mars energy as well as Virgo energy. This is telling me that Divine Masculine wants to move on from that situation that is keeping him stagnant and stuck. A situation where he's been held and tied to a situation. Could have something to do with Pentacles because there's only two Pentacles right here. And as I said, his funds are extremely low at this moment in time. With the Five of Cups in the reverse, this is telling us that Divine Masculine wants to let go of those regrets. He wants Divine Feminine to know that he's in an unhappy love affair at this moment in time. But he is also fearing that Divine Feminine will reject him when he approaches them. One on the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. He sees you as stable. He sees you as ideal wifey material now. With the Queen of Pentacles, he sees you as a quick thinker and organized. He also sees you as being an individualist. At this moment in time, Divine Masculine is looking at Divine Feminine as being extremely resourceful, a businesswoman or man. This is somebody who is acquiring luxuries and wealth. This could also mean that with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be acquiring new jobs, new businesses, a new home. Divine Masculine sees you leveling up Divine Feminine. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Divine Masculine sees you making slow but steady progress. You've gone from the Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. But with this Queen of Pentacles, you've got two Ten of Pentacles. A situation that had ended between the two of you guys. We have the Eight of Cups. Very upsetting that you moved away from him. Divine Masculine realizes that you wised up to the situation. And he realizes that you did exhibit true strength in breaking that emotional tie in order to separate yourself from that situation. We have the Fool card in reverse on the High Priestess. Divine Masculine is realizing that he took a leap of faith into a situation that was reckless. He feels extremely neglected in that situation, a situation where there are still a lot of secrets with the High Priestess in the reverse, secrets that have been revealed about breadcrumbing something. What was the secret revealed? We have the Devil, Capricorn energy in reverse. So this is telling me the secrets that was revealed was that he was wasting his energy on a situation that was fraught with temptation. And because of this waste of energy, he's brought into a situation where he's facing divorce. If you were in a marriage, a situation that is destined for nothing positive, there is also violence and abuse in the situation, or this could be past violence and abuse that was in the situation between yourself, Divine Feminine, and the Divine Masculine. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Divine Masculine wants to let go of those controlling ways, of the breadcrumbing that he was giving you in the past. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, he realizes that the breadcrumbs that he was offering you made your path unclear. It also tells me that he may be dependent on drink or drugs at this moment. This is represented by Mars and Leo energy. We have the Hierophant in reverse. I told you, leading to divorce. He's in a situation at this moment in time where there are no rules, where true wisdom was not used. And the Hierophant is my God card, and that is in the reverse. This is the situation that is not blessed by the divine, is where he's finding himself. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Divine Masculine feels stuck at this moment in time. Although he wants to come forward, he took action, passionate action towards somebody who is a procrastinator. This person that he linked himself with is blocking all of his creativity. This person is a troublemaker, and he's realizing his unrequited love for Divine Feminine. We have the Judgment card in reverse. This is fire as well as water energy. This is telling me that Divine Masculine is definitely seeing Divine Feminine as a lost opportunity. He feels that the outcome of this situation is now out of his control. He is extremely guilty. He could also be having dark, low-vibing, suicidal thoughts at this moment in time around the heartbreak that he caused. The Page of Swords in the reverse, as I was previously saying, is somebody who was a malicious gossip. So he had your name in them streets, Divine Feminine. Why am I doing it this way? He had your name up in them streets. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, that goes to Six of Swords in the reverse. Divine Masculine at this moment in time is extremely stagnant and stuck. He allowed others to make his decisions. This is Mercury energy as well as Aquarius energy. So now he's having difficulty coping and facing the situation that he created, that he put himself in. He's understanding that he may have to take a loss, and he will gain wisdom through this loss. A situation where there is no faith, no trust. This is not a peaceful relationship that he finds himself in. He is extremely stuck and dealing with jealousy. And he has no control, no desire to control his nefarious desires in this situation. We have the Ten of Cups, sorry, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. Divine Masculine is trying to manifest. It feels that he still has some kind of pull on Divine Feminine, and is trying to manifest her back into his life at this moment in time. Eight of Pentacles. He's working very hard on it. He's trying to educate himself by watching her social media. He's trying to educate himself in a way in order so that he can sneak back into her life. We have the 8. This is the oh my goodness, this is the Strength card in reverse. Divine Masculine fully understands how much he spiritually wounded Divine Feminine with his actions. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This has brought him untold bad luck. He has experienced the karma of his actions now as we speak. And we also have the 5 of Wands. This is telling me that Divine Masculine feels that there's a lot of competition around the Divine Feminine at this moment in time. He's also dealing with a lot of conflict in the situation that he finds himself. One on the Sun card, please. We have the Tower in reverse. This is a situation. Okay, with the Sun card, I said Leo energy. He's wanting a happy relationship, a happy family. He's wanting to achieve this, but he's still allowing negative thoughts to block his blessings. He's trying to raise his self-esteem, but we have the Tower in reverse. This is telling us that, as I said, Divine Masculine is having some low-vibing thoughts. It could be suicidal thoughts at this moment in time. He feels crushed with the pressure, the heavy weight. I told you. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Divine Masculine is definitely going through an awakening, and he's seeing his full actions on how he broke down the stable foundation that he had with his Divine Feminine. With the Tower in reverse, this is also telling us the situation that he's finding himself in is going to come to a very shocking ending with a lot of anger and strife. He realizes that this person that he's now dealing with is now going to try to use a sexual focus to keep them entrapped in these old ways that is keeping him unhappy. He's trying to be careful to come out of this depression, to try and raise his vibration, because I said he's feeling extremely low, suicidal at this moment in time. He's in a situation that he no longer wishes to hold on to. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles steps up with Sun energy as well as Capricorn energy. A situation where there was a lot of greed. He feels unfulfilled. Like I said, his self-worth is at an all-time low. This is what is triggering his awakening. But the person that he's dealing with wants to keep him stagnant and stuck in that situation. Final message from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is now realizing that Divine Feminine is his one true love. The X Factor. He wants to come back. He wants to come back in the cloak of a good Samaritan. Heavens to Betsy. Any more messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine? He's taken off these rose-colored glasses that he had on. And he's feeling the full weight of the guilt and shame. I told you karma is riding on their ass. The manipulator has been manipulated by a master manipulator. A bad news bear. He found himself with a blessing blocker. Told you. Judgment is the game. Karma was its name. Yes. So, do we have one more message? Divine Masculine is now finding himself in unknown territory. But he is exactly where he needs to be. He needed to go into that situation in order to gain the knowledge to go into this dark night of the soul. He's been spiritually guided to awaken. And he has his eyes on distant horizons. He's waiting for his ship to come in with these faraway places. Divine Masculine is hoping to go through. He's traveling light. So he's going to be losing a great deal of something material in order to leave the situation that he's in now. Because he feels that he can make this change to step through to this new beginning that leads towards his Shangri-La. He's on a long journey and he's wising up. There's a lot of wisdom there. And his heart chakra is beginning to open up. This is why it's being triggered to awaken. Okay. This distant thunder is the divine breaking through the clouds of confusion that is in Divine Masculine's mind. And this is how the karmic is watching Divine Masculine breaking away. Because it's a miracle. The divine has stepped in to awaken and release Divine Masculine as though a genie from a lamp. He's been freed to make another choice. But he's going to have to use all of his wiles and cunning to get out of the situation that he is now, because he is dealing with the true fox, the master manipulator. On that note, please hit that subscription, like, subscribe, and share these messages with whomsoever you feel may need it. And please leave comments, because it does help out the other Phoenicians. So not everybody is at the same stage of the journey as you are. So you have to understand, you know, you may be wholeheartedly healed, divine feminine, but others are just beginning the journey. So it does help if you document your struggle for them. Anyway, as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.